Well, they've had to wait and watch helpless backstage, but now Hull City and Coventry City walk out front of house, not reliant on others. Now it's down to what they do. And walking them out here, two survivors of testicular cancer, Andrew Meanwell and James Garner. Hull are supporting club partners MKM and their partnership with Oddballs to raise awareness of testicular cancer throughout April. So the incredible championship has caught the imagination again this weekend. Even Luka Modric wants a piece of it, apparently. What does it have up its sleeve next? Defensively, Hull have been pretty solid. The problem for Ruben Sayas has been at the front end of the pitch, the top end of the pitch. They did lose quite a lot of their high scorers from last season. And Sims again has made the run through the middle here, and he will get onto it, and Sims launches that goalwards, and once again Pandora's in the way.
Yeah, far too easy, it really is. It's come from back to front very, very quickly. It's Kitchen that just picks out that run from really Sims again, that powerful run, the one that he did earlier. This time he gets that strike. It's a powerful one.
Moved on nicely by Rodoni. Sakamoto. Sakamoto, it's Haji right, and Pandora again had to be sharp.
I tell you what, Jack Rodoni, absolutely brilliant here as well. He starts it all off. It's a clever little pass into Sakamoto. He might be a little nutmeg here, so tight, and then drives into the box. Sakamoto, have a look at the run as well from Haji Wright, drifts in. That's what I'm talking about, danger.
Here come Coventry City again, looking dangerous again. Haji Wright once more, and Pandora again has to stand his ground. He's keeping Coventry out right now.
Yeah, he really is. Haji Wright, brilliant. I mean, listen, you give the ball away cheaply, particularly when you're exposed. He seems just waiting for that little bit of support he gets from Haji Wright, and then it's direct, it's positive. He strikes at that near post. Tell you what, it's a big hand, isn't it, from Pandora?
Well, there's Joe Edwards next to Johnny Clancy. Johnny Clancy, the analyst who's in touch with Frank Lampard up by us. Joe Edwards is leading the dugouts here, and as I mentioned earlier, no stranger to doing that, having managed Millwall. Sheaf hunted down quickly. There's Lincoln. Slater to his left. Regan Slater. It's Casey Palmer. It's off the line somehow. Palmer again. Coventry somehow survive again. How? Chaos.
Oh, where do we start? Unbelievable. First and foremost, how on earth has Casey Palmer not scored here? I thought the script was written. They get caught out in midfield here. Palmer picks it up, and it's brilliant running. It's great work. Little slip through, and then have a look at this. Sorry, it was Lincoln that played him through. Palmer's got to score, and then it is. Look at it. It's ricocheting. Oh my word. I mean, that's about it. He gets in the way. It comes off him. It's Grimes that strikes it off him. I mean, listen, it's brilliant defending, isn't it? Because you've got so many Coventry players on the line, just making sure it's not going in the goal.
There's Rodoni, who had some impressive moments in the first half. Coyle with that challenge. Now Haji Wright lays it in low, and it's Grimes. It's deflected in. Coventry City with a chance to really get their feet under the playoff table and move out of striking distance of those below. And they take a huge opportunity at the start of this second half. But how is your luck?
Oh, my word. Well, that is prime, isn't it? Listen, you don't shoot, you don't score, and that's the case here. Really fortunate. But they've come out in this second half, and they were out waiting, weren't they? They wanted to get this second half underway. Haji right there. And then the strike, Grimes. It's a real bad ricochet into the goal. Hughes, he got no chance at all. It's into the ground. I think what makes it worse is Ellis Sims just in front of him, and that might just put him off, but you have to be aware, don't you? And it catches the studs. Hunter thinks it's going down to his left. No, it trickles over the line. And that's a great start to the second half of the away side.
Alzati, there's Lincoln, hunted down quickly. And now the break could be on here with Ellis Sims. Hughes after him, Sims all the way through, Ellis Sims over the top. Brilliant chance to make it 2 for Coventry City, but he was unable to convert. It will be, though, a corner.
I tell you, it's brilliant, though, isn't he, when he picks the ball up. He's got that sheer strength when he runs. They get caught out in the midfield area, the press. I think it's Grimes, and then Sims just pushes it away. I mean, the only fault you would say is, can he hit it hard and low? He gets enough pace on the strike, and it's always rising. In fact, it probably would creep in. It's a brilliant save from Pandur. He had to be called upon.
Rodoni with the corner. It's Haji Wright. It almost crept in.
Yeah, they're really enjoying it this evening. Coventry. Haji Wright again getting close. Rodoni cross, it's hung up, headed back in, and he arrives perfectly. And don't really know where it's going, does he? The pace, it just comes off the outside of the post.
Rodoni knitting things together again for Coventry. Here's Haji Wright. De Silva's cross took a deflection. It dropped to Sheaf, who connects, and then he claims he was taken out, but the referee is not interested.
I'll tell you what, from up here it did look like there was a lot more. It comes out here. It's Sheaf, isn't it? He takes the strike on. I'll tell you what, I've seen them given. I only have, and that's a dangerous one.
Sims moving for that with John Egan. There's Rodoni. Sakamoto. Bit of room here for Rodoni. Rodoni trying to trick his way through, and no takers. Another very nearly moment for Coventry City.
Outstanding play. I'll tell you what, have a look at this. It's the composure and the ball. I mean, Ellis Sims, he does try and throw, but get your whole body there and comes off anything. It doesn't matter, it goes in the goal. You're a yard out.
Van Evijk once more. Sakamoto, Haji Wright, Coventry moving up the gears. But Hull City manage to deal with it through Abu Kamara. Now Gelhardt, stepping away initially from Sheaf. Gelhardt again. Amrabat, Kamara. Well, it was he who got Hull moving up the pitch.
Yeah, and it's a great turnover for Hull City. I mean, it has been one-way traffic.
Corner driven in towards that near post. Haji Wright gets a flick on it. Hughes. There's Slater. Slater's gone for the return. A few groans there, but Slater plays it in, and it's over the top. Big chance for Hull City and Louis Coyle, who couldn't take it.
Well, he couldn't have hit it any better, any sweeter, any cleaner. I mean, this is one thing that can happen in this game, is that when a team's fighting and digging deep, as Hull City are, they are going to get an opportunity, and this was huge. Sheaf just switches off. He doesn't go with his marker. Slater cut back and then has to hit the target.
Kamara, he's onside here. Abu Kamara deflected in! Now it's Hull City's moment of fortune, and they needed that. This place explodes.
Yeah, they did need that. Abu Kamara, I think, just stretching the play. He does it well. I mean, it's a big switch from Amrabat, picks him out into the space. And it's a bit like the Coventry goal, as it's fortunate. It's got lots of elements of luck, but the switch of play here, is he offside? That could be a tight call. Abu Kamara gets on with things. Again, really limited in who he can play the ball to. Coyle gives him an opportunity to lay that back and an option. He goes for goal, and it's a ricochet that Brad Collins can do nothing about. As I said, like the Coventry goal, the goalkeeper goes the one way, and it's off. Ada Silva's studs and into the back of the net. I'll tell you what, since scoring the equalising goal, got the tails up, haven't they? They look so much better.
There's Bissett. He fires in a dangerous ball. Van Ewijk, Rodoni. It's Van Ewijk, and Pandor with his most important moment yet. He had to get to that.
He's had a good evening as well, hasn't he? Pandor has made some brilliant saves. Bissett there too. That's that right side. Van Ewijk, Rodoni, and then a little reverse one. Brilliant save again.
Will they live to regret that? As the final chapters are written in this season. Hull City and Coventry City are a point closer to their target. But tonight, a missed opportunity for both, missed chances for both. Coventry had the lead, and Matt Grimes' deflected effort. They had the chances to increase that lead, they didn't take them. And then Hull City, who had opportunities too, did level up when Abu Kamara's effort was deflected in. A moment of fortune for both. Both take a point and both increase the gap between themselves and those below to 3 points. 4 games to play. Nothing's decided yet. It's not even close to being decided. It's finished Hull City 1, Coventry City 1.